This is the first time Glenn's seen me with my camera out.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna start a vlog?
I don't know. I'm really thinking about it. I obviously I really enjoy your vlog, right? So that's just kind of got me thinking about it.
Try it out. So you're gonna hold.
Hi guys,
There we
Captain
go.
Glenn here. I'm thinking about doing a vlog.
It's been a long season.
Where are we looking?
Wherever you want. Whatever feels more natural.
Special delivery.
Pizza! You want behind the scenes? This is behind the scenes.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Parlay Revival. So I'm here in Menorca, Spain, and I've just finished filming another season of Below Deck Sailing Yacht. This is season 3. I was also in season 2, but I've been given permission to do a behind the scenes episode, talk to some of the cast members, talk to some of the production crew. A lot of this stuff has never been spoken about, a lot of it has never been seen before footage, so super exciting. Stay tuned, let's get into it.
It's just great that you guys are going to get the inside tour of what actually happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Courtland Cox. He is the executive producer of the whole Below Deck series, franchises, what do you call it?
All of it.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
You've done every single one
Yep. From
of
season
these
1.
episodes.
It's my 19th season.
That is insane.
Yeah.
And how did you come up with the idea of doing Below Deck?
So the idea was pitched me by somebody who had worked as a yacht stewardess many years ago,
Hi.
she said there's a great world that exists on these yachts, and it's about the upstairs downstairs world of yachts and the guests and the people that work on boats, and I had to figure out how to make that show, and that was back in 2010. Shot a pilot in Fort Lauderdale at the boat show in October of 2010.
Yeah.
And we made our first season in April of 2012.
If they ask, we will provide.
Let's go!
Maybe you can tell the audience what the fourth wall is.
The fourth wall. The fourth wall in production is, it's basically an invisible wall, and they don't want crew to interact with the production side of the crew. So they don't want us to interact with the camera guys, the sound technicians, PAs, or anyone running around.
Here we got my man Vinny. He's one of the camera operators. We worked with him last year as well. Can you tell us a little bit about the camera, man?
Yeah, so this is the Sony FX9 6K camera. We shoot at 1080, but we use the full sensor.
How much does this thing weigh?
It's like 24, 25 pounds depending on how it's configured and what personal things I put on it for myself.
Yeah.
It's a giant beast to carry around for 8-9 hours a day.
These guys are honestly incredible guys. This thing is not light, and you've got to maneuver your way through the boat, catch all the action. It's an incredible job that you guys do, man.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I mean, and the main thing is to stay out of your way while you're working, because your job is paramount to what we're doing. You got to keep us all safe on the boat.
Yeah.
And do all your stuff. So, yeah.
We are headed back to my home for the last time this season.
It's hard because these camera people are real people. You'd get along with them, but you've just got this dimension that we can't cross because obviously you can't use that footage. But like Donald and Vinny and these guys, man, you know that they're good people, but
You can't do anything, especially coming back for the second season. And when there's repeat production crew also, they also know the fourth wall. They get told about it, which makes it even more difficult.
I'm not marrying you, Daisy!
how does this particular season compare to other seasons that you've done?
So sailing is different because the boat is smaller, but there's more going on. I actually like sailing myself personally, because there's more to keep track of. When sails go up, it's more dynamic. It's like there's a lot more going on with you guys as a crew than there is on a motor yacht.
Oh my God, this is cool. So we're just sailing now. We're out of gear.
It's so peaceful.
Yeah, this is nice.
That's a pull.
Running into too. I'm like, oh.
I enjoy sailing more.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that. I mean, I just did, but I can't. I should.
Do you want us to cut that out?
It's quiet. No, it's fine. No, I love all of them, but again, it's like saying favorite shot. Like they're all great, but like this one, I relate to more because I enjoyed the dynamic portion of sailing on a yacht.
Yeah.
You shut off the motors, put up the sails. Like that's an experience unlike anything else.
Yeah.
And you know that from your boat.
I couldn't do this because the cameras.
Straight out of the bottle.
Here we go. This is Marquito. He's probably my closest friend this season. What was it like working on a sailboat?
Well, first time in a sailboat, and I never expect this to be so difficult.
Okay, he's taking the top of his scalp off.
Oh my god.
I've been a chef for more than 20 years, and I've been cooking on motor yachts around 11 years, and I never been in a sailboat, and I thought it was kind of the same like a motor yacht, and I was fucking wrong.
What was your most challenging dish?
It was actually the wedding cake.
Yeah.
It was so complicated. You helped me to put the phone down on the cake, and at the end of the day, you know, I pull it off. I think that was one of the most difficult nights of my life. So I'm trying my best to make this cake beautiful, so I can make my mom proud, so she don't give me shit later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Glenn is in the house.
Hey guys. It's okay.
That's a good start. How's this season for you?
It's been a good season, really good season. I had a lot of fun. Met some great people, met some old friends back on board, yourself included. I thought it was a really good season.
Yeah. This is a behind the scenes episode. So what's the difference between what you do when there's cameras around and what you do when there's not cameras around? Is there any difference, or is it just exactly the same?
I think it's pretty much exactly the same, but anytime there's a camera, people are aware that the camera's there. So some people act up for it, some people, you know, tone it down a little bit. I'm probably one of the ones that tone it down a little bit, but you're pretty much seeing the real me on the show, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not acting, I'm a terrible actor.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty, you know, what the audience would see in the show. I mean, of course it's edited down to the most interesting things that happen.
Yeah.
But it's all the real stuff that happens.
These guests were probably the classiest, funniest, kindest group of people that we've had. No? Canadians have a reputation.
Now I got the bias, Colin.
What? I'm not being biased.
So think about the galley. The galley is the central point of the whole boat. And he's got a camera. There's a bag over there. He's got a camera there. He's got another camera up there. He's usually got a roaming camera filming him. It's 24/7, literally, in here. And there must be a lot of pressure in there.
Definitely a lot of pressure, a lot of heat, you know, small spaces, you have to be really organized. At the same time, people that are looking at you all the time, like literally looking at you when you grab one lemon.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with the lemon? You're gonna cut the lemon, you're gonna squeeze the lemon, so you have that pressure in your neck, that you know that you have to be more careful, you know, on many things, and we're talking about food.
Even if you just spill something, you know, it's gonna be on camera. Like
Exactly.
They catch everything. And you just, so you gotta try to be as perfect as you
So
can.
I'm like an OCD guy, as you know, and I think I become way more OCD on this show.
So what do we have here?
So we have
Bananas. We fucking fight, we fucking giggling, with fucking. We did a lot of stuff, bro. Like I'm really happy. I'm going home very happy. You know, I never had this kind of fun in my life.
Holy
You're in my bed. No, in my bed. Not in my bed. Not my bed. Not my bed.
This was definitely my favorite scene of the whole season, except for my embarrassing giggle.
I'm gonna regret this in the morning.
Hey, Barn.
Hey everyone,
Come on in.
how are we doing?
How was it filming?
Oh, what an experience.
Was it what you were expecting?
It was what I was expecting, to be honest. It's very much, you do genuinely work on a boat, and you do genuinely do night shifts and things like that.
You feel like you have to perform extra, not put on a performance, but make sure that you can do everything perfectly, just because you don't want to mess up, because if you mess up or make the slightest mistake, a camera is going to capture. Not only one camera, but a still camera or robo camera. So yeah, a lot of pressure not to mess up and not to screw up or make any mistakes.
If you slip up and you forget how to tie a certain knot at an angle or whatever, you're like, stop watching me. Like, yes, I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking it up, and when you're fucking it up, cameras swarm at you.
They're gagging for those moments.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Barnaby, you're a legend, brother. It's been fun working with
It's been lovely.
you. Let's go talk to your other decky.
Kelsey. Say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
How was it being on the show?
It's been really fun. I'm gonna miss all my friends, and I could do a few more charters, I think.
What would you say to someone that's contemplating coming on Below Deck?
I would say YOLO, and life's too short to not go on the adventure. For me, being vulnerable and film 24 hours a day is scary, but in life you should do things that scare you and get out of your comfort zone.
Would you do it again?
Hell yeah, I would.
Really?
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, we have Scarlett. How was the season?
The season was amazing. It finished on a really high note. It was lots of struggles.
Daisy isn't Gary's boss. Don't let Gary distract you.
Sorry. Gary, shut up. But we made it out on top.
How was it joining a crew that had already sort of formed before you got there?
It was really hard. Just kind of getting thrown into the middle of it was a lot to handle, but amazing relationships were formed, so.
Yeah.
Woo!
Love your work.
Love you. Can I actually have a sip?
No, not stupid. What are you doing?
So this is the boys' cabin. My bed was down there, Gary was there, and Marcos. He's doing what he didn't do much of this season, is sleeping up there. Bathrooms here. Sometimes a bit of a queue for this thing in the morning. This is the only place on the entire boat that doesn't have a camera or a mic. So when you're doing your business down here, you're not getting filmed, but every single square foot of the rest of the yacht is getting filmed at any time. And you're mic'd up, so they don't actually miss anything at all.
Hello?
Who are you looking for?
I just need some toilet paper if possible.
Use your tip. You got change for 100?
Ashley.
Colin, my card.
Lead stew.
Oh, let me finish drinking.
Ashley never stops eating. What's the biggest lesson you'll take away from this season?
Don't screw the crew.
So anyone who didn't catch the season, you'll have to go back and watch from the start, because Ashley gets up to some mischief.
First of all, it just makes everything
great.
difficult.
This is going
It
way
just
better
makes
than I could have imagined.
It
Keep
just
talking.
makes things difficult. First of all, like, with Tom, it's just shit. That wasn't supposed to happen in the first place.
We made some funny TV.
Yeah.
Like, no one can dispute. There was entertainment.
I think you're made for Below Deck.
How do you feel? How do you feel right now about how you're gonna look on the silver screen?
It's gonna go. There's gonna be good and there's gonna be a lot of bad.
Nervous?
I'm a little nervous, but I'm at the point where I just have to like laugh at everything.
That's one thing you have done, and the producers said as well. You've owned.
Yeah, I've
you
owned
know,
everything
you made some
I've
mistakes,
done.
but you've owned it, and that's
all you can
there's
do.
a lot of learning to do.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Thanks,
Smashed
Days.
I know that there's more out there, and I just want to keep experiencing things because I have a lot left to learn and a lot more growing to do.
Go back and watch Sailing Below Deck season 3, and Ashley will give you a tutorial on why not to screw the crew.
I love you, Colin.
So one common misconception that I've heard a lot is that the show's scripted. I know for a fact that it's not. What's your opinion on how there is so much drama on these boats?
I mean, it goes back to the original appeal of the pitch, right? So the original idea of the pitch is that this world exists and it's real people doing a real job. And like any real job, there is inherent drama, inherent tension, inherent everything, chaos.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh god, my life.
And so on a boat, you guys are all living and working in a tiny space.
Yeah.
And so there's always going to be something that's going on. The guests are a wild card.
All right, we be a team of pirates ready to take on you swallowing baby bastards.
What's the deal with the guests?
Yes, the guests are real. I think they're, kind of eccentric. Obviously, they know they're going to be on TV. Obviously, they're going to have, outgoing personalities. But yeah, they are paying guests. They are obviously very wealthy. They obviously expect to have an incredible experience. So yes, they are very real.
So they're actually paying pretty good money to be here, and the tips are real.
Yeah, we actually get real cash. They tend to tip a little bit higher. I think there's an element of they don't want to be seen as being cheap.
It's a very good tip. So this is the biggest tip of the season, $23,000. And it works out to $2,555 each.
What?
They don't want to be seen as being stingy, and it works obviously in our benefit because we get a bigger tip.
These guys really had a great time. It was obviously a very special occasion for them all. Their tip is $20,000.
Wow, I did not expect that.
Yes, the season total is $160,500.
Okay,
wow.
How's that, eh? This is the most money I've ever made in one season in my whole career.
Oh yeah.
And so any people coming on as, we're called cast, but like crew of the boat, the salaries we get, they're pretty industry standard, right?
Yeah, the salary we got for me was a normal industry standard temp rate, chief stew. This season it's a little bit more, but yeah, it's industry standard.
Are we talking? Are we loud? God.
I've been a writer for a lot of my life. I could not write the things that actually happen on this show.
Yeah.
The real world of this show and the real things that happen on the show are more creative, more amazing than anything anybody could actually conceive of.
Right.
I think it's always really funny, like obviously we're not actors. I can't fake that stuff. Yeah, when you sleep deprive people and give people alcohol. And another thing I also see is that people always say that production plays us with alcohol. They don't. We very much choose to drink.
As much as I'd like to say we're forced to do that, we bring that on ourselves every single time.
Yeah, it's a form of, stress relief. Yes, we're encouraged to mingle with each other, but no one puts a drink in our hand. Nobody asks us to drink. If you want it to be sober, you're completely in your right.
I don't think I can do this. I'm hungover.
I know. Me and Marcus just woke up.
But it's a normal yachting industry to have a drink after working your ass off. You want to let off some steam, and that's the way we do it.
No, it's naughty, but that's tomorrow's problem.
3, 2,
1.
So our job as producers is to just turn cameras on you and watch what's happening. We do not get involved. We don't interfere. It's like, I think all we can do if we get involved in it is mess it up.
When I first talked to them about doing this show, my view of reality TV, and especially the Below Deck series before I got involved, was I thought it was kind of non-scripted, but somebody was in there saying, okay, you fight with that person today, and you're going to have this argument with them, and that's how I really thought it was. I had no idea, and they told me, no, we just get the people together and let them go, and that's what happened. And now I've realized that after doing the show for now 3rd season, and that's what it is. So there's enough crazy stuff that happens. We know because we work on super yachts when there's no cameras, and we know there's a lot of crazy
Yeah.
stuff that happens. And that's pretty much what this is. They just come, they film it all, and then they show the world how it works. You know, how a super yacht, how life for crew on a super yacht works.
Yeah. Right now we're in the control room. This is where I spend a lot of time because I have the monitoring system there, so I can see all of the tank levels and engine temperatures and everything like that. All happens at that monitoring screen. Very important engineering part of the boat right here. This is Tyler. I've seen a few comments saying, you know, is the engineer on the show the real engineer? Does he actually, you know, is he qualified even? Is he, you know? But I am.
Yes, he is. He's very qualified, in fact, YouTubers. He never fails to impress me, I'll be honest.
It's real.
It's hectic.
And
it
this
is
was a
hectic.
full-on season engineering-wise.
You had your work cut out for you, dude.
We'll bring it up a little bit and then we'll around with it.
Holy sh! This is chaotic. I've obviously got to get this off the anchor before I pull it into the boat. I literally just want to scream right now. Go up and tell Glenn I'm going to need a couple of minutes.
It was a hell of a season, this one. Wow, for everybody involved.
So if you haven't seen the season yet, make sure you go and watch it. But we actually drag anchor and we run aground. What the
Colin, I think we're dragging anchor.
We are dragging for sure.
31 knots of wind. Boat's tilting over. Dragging anchor.
We end up on a sandbank, and it's one of the most traumatizing things on a boat that I've experienced.
We dragged anchor and now we're like, I think we're stuck. It literally came like that. They're all up.
We're bouncing a little bit, huh?
Because Tom got sacked pretty much straight after that, and he only did 2.5
he dropped
charters.
the ball.
So he got a little bit complacent. So that's real as well, guys. Losing one of the crew members, Glenn fired him. Glenn had to fire him. He had no choice.
In the back of my mind, this is what I'm looking at. If I put him back on anchor watch and it happens again, that happens, I'm Don't say anything to the other crew until we have figured a solution so we don't jeopardize our season. Cool?
Cool.
Thank you.
Make it work.
Yep.
Let's make it work.
When that happened, when we dragged into shallow water and touched bottom, yeah, I mean, it's a very serious thing. And if I don't have the confidence in people to do their job so that I know that you know, there's a good reason for why that happened, wasn't just somebody not paying attention. You know, that's one thing that I'm looking for. But if I feel that person can't be relied on to do a basic job of anchor watch, of course they can't be on board, you know? So it's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is.
This morning we had not a very good thing. And I think it could have been and should have been avoided. We dragged about 7 boat lengths before I was even woken up. That's a big issue.
Must be hard being the captain and you having to be the one that lets somebody go. It's a tough part of your job. Huh?
It's something I don't relish. You know, I don't really enjoy firing people. I've been lucky in my career, knock on wood. I haven't had to do it too often. I've had some people that are doing really crazy things, and yeah, you just have to get rid of them.
Yeah.
But people mess up. Sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's not so serious. You can give them another chance. But you have to have confidence, people, that, you know, when somebody's on watch, whether it's a navigational watch or anchor watch, people's lives are in their hands. You know, if there was a fire on board and you were out smoking on the aft deck and the boat's going up in flames and you didn't know, people's lives are in danger. So have to be able to rely on people to do their jobs and take their watch seriously. That's critical.
Do you think Glenn was right in his decision to let you go? Yeah. Glenn, I don't think Glenn wanted to do that. I think Glenn just simply didn't have an alternative. You know, he's got a boat to run, he's got people to keep happy, he's got safety. I love Glenn. If you're watching, Glenn, love you, hope you're well. But just to learn from it and to just say, right, if we do this again, you know, if that's a possibility, you know where you went wrong. Don't do it again.
So this shit's not made up. We're not pretend people. We're not actors. We're real yachties doing real work, and that's the beauty of the show. Is that there's so much drama and so much fucking.
There's so much action. It's ridiculous, man.
I'll come work for you anytime.
I hope to get you back next summer.
I would love to have a lot of the traits that he shows in how I run my boat.
Yeah, this is the worst part, eh?
Sucks. I really feel connected with this crew this year. It's kind of just cemented the fact that I crave these friendships and I need them, and when I find them, I cherish them, and they last for a long time.
Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that exclusive behind-the-scenes episode. Thank you to all of the Below Deck crew members who let me film this. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and we'll see you next week.
What about all the drinking? How was that?
Oh man, shit. You know, I'm not like this anymore.
We don't normally party like this.
I mean, someone's in a master bedroom, but they could fall in the bathtub. That's what it was, right? Yeah.
And it went on and on.
Yeah.
This is B-roll. You can say what you want.
Oh, well, fuck off, Colin, you twat waffle. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I love you, dude.
What did someone say to you? Tom, you are a worthless piece of shit. Just love the fans.
Bye, YouTubers. Don't forget to subscribe.
I'm the YouTuber, they're the viewers.
Oh, sorry. My viewers, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up if you like the video.
You.